Welcome, Taurus, to your end of November as we go into early December tarot card reading. I'm going to take 10 cards for you. A couple of cards did jump out, and their message was to do what's right, with a fair mind on something, and you might be needing to use your intuition about that. So yeah, might not be obvious on the outside what's correct. So okay, let's start. I'm going to lay the cards out in rows of their own suit. So each card I'm doing 10 cards. Oh, lots of pentacles, which is great for you as you're an earthy sign, physical things. I've got some emotions with the cups, another pentacle. Okay, we've got another major arcana, very nice major arcana cards that are very strong actually, and a wands there, another wand. We must be nearly at 10 now. Another pentacle, 1 2 3 4 5. Yeah, there's 10. Okay, we're also going to look at a couple of the tea leaves cards. Got some oracle cards here, got a rune stone, and we're going to finish off with a romance and a major arcana. So the first row is mostly your reading is about your physical experience, okay, your physical reality, which is so you, Taurus. I'm going to look at the astrology as well, by the way. So you've got the Queen of Pentacles. She's fantastic, and next to this Ace of Pentacles and plus the Knight of Pentacles, it feels like there's very solid material security here. You've got very nice financial just resources around you. So, and it feels like you're looking out for others. It's a very earthy energy with the Queen of Pentacles. She's got a pet there for loyalty, a dog, out in nature. So someone who's in tune with her environment. So motherly energy, looking out for others, and probably enjoys cooking and stuff like that, nourishing relationships with that Queen of Pentacles. So it's obviously really important to you at this time. And the Ace of Pentacles says that there might be some brand new growth, okay? And it's like the mini sun, this. So there's like a new, could be spiritual feeling as well with this, something coming to life spiritually. I'm just feeling that with this card. It's very, very powerful yellow in this. It's sort of shining very brightly, and particularly at this moment. So some brand new growth, seed of hope is growing in your experience. There's been a sense of, with the Seven of Pentacles, taking stock of how far you've come and looking at your circumstances and thinking where you put your energy. Do you want to continue to put your energy into something where you've invested for a long time? We can see this with the Knight of Pentacles. You are very solid, lovely Taurus energy there with that Knight of Pentacles. Is the only horse in the Knights that isn't rearing up. It's a very well-mannered horse. So it feels like you're predictable, okay? You might be quite a predictable person, which is reassuring for other people to grow and prosper in that energy. If you have children, for example, or pets even, they feel comfortable around you. It's security. You've got stag in the distance there, so it feels like there's fertile energy, and this young energy here with the Page of Pentacles is showing that there is new messages and new information coming in, and new growth in an area maybe that is brand new. It's a door that's opened, that it could be an idea, it could be an area of study, something like that. Which you're growing, something you're growing. It could even be a quality within your own personal makeup, something about your own energy that's growing. But very positive and strong cards, looking at your reality and your situation. We'll look at the major arcana last. The only cups card you've got here emotionally, it's a very young energy as well. So if you are a teacher or a parent looking out for younger people, beautiful energy with the Page of Cups. So this is someone who is surprising you. You might be surprising other people if it's you. This is where things are just beautiful, and things can be made rather lovely with this energy. So new spring-like energies, and things popping up that we don't expect, and maybe feeling inspiration from areas that we didn't expect to have before. But all things creative, music and art, things like that, are very natural around this energy. With the astrology, we've got the full moon in Gemini, which feels quite young as well. Geminis are the eternal child, so it's about releasing things, could be releasing emotions as well. And with this energy here, a release of emotions that might help to clear the decks and bring healing in some sense, okay? And then we've got wands here. The only two wands in your reading are the Nine of Wands and the Four of Wands. That's interesting because I'm sure that came in was it for Aries? Yeah. So defending something that you strongly believe. It does feel for me in this reading, it's defending something that's where you're guardian of your own soul, it feels like here. Guarding your soul or guardian of your own soul, something like that just popped into my mind. So I feel like you're protecting your inner sanctuary in some way and not allowing anyone else to come into that zone, if you like. And yeah, keeping your own counsel in some way, so that no one else can come, or maybe not just no one, just that somebody maybe can't come in and burst your bubble about something. You're protecting your energy, it feels, and you're protecting where you spend your time as well, where you feel safe in some way. So let's look at the major arcana before we look at the other cards. You've got the Magician and the Strength card. These are fantastic. So you are actually realizing that you've got so much at your fingertips, Taurus, that you're able to manifest. So ideas and inspirations that are coming to you now through this energy that you're in, it feels like you're realizing you can actually take control. We've got Venus on the December the 3rd, Venus squares Pluto energy. So that's looking at harmony. I mean, Taurus, you are ruled by Venus, so this could feel very familiar to you. Looking at harmony in relationships and how you communicate intimately, or maybe how you feel when someone is around you. You know, it's looking at your emotions and realizing you can actually take more control with that Magician energy, and realizing, you know, you've got the power and strength within you to take control of your own life. And that strength again there, isn't it? Recognizing your strength. You know, where we can let our animal instincts run away with us, but there's some calm kind of resolve with this person here, and sitting, this gorgeous young maiden, if you like, or young lady. Oh, I don't know if she's that young, who knows, sitting next to the lion. She's kind of it's like she's soothing that wild instinct. She's soothing it in some way, with more of a subtle strength. It's not your obvious kind of strength, and it's a very soothing. I mean, you can see how calm the lion looks there. It's a very gentle and loving energy. Yeah, I like those two for you very much. So it does feel like there's you're taking control, and there's a brand new dawning reality, something that's growing within you. Let's look at the oracle cards for more on this reading. Okay, so you've got the river here, and there's movement. So like with any body of water, for me that does feel like about emotions. So possibly there's been stagnation in some way with emotions, and that might be what's kind of refreshing in some way. I felt with that sunlight coming in there that we got with the Ace of Pentacles. So it's allowing movement and allowing all emotions to flow through you naturally. Okay. Yeah. Okay. To honor your inner voice and your inner instincts in some way. And then you've got the crystal is azurite, deep emotional healing. Your heart is ready to heal from past experiences, and you are willing to devote time and energy toward therapeutic care. Yeah, I'm getting that sense here with this, that you're feeling quite defensive of your inner sanctuary, and maybe you felt like you needed to put some kind of guard around your inner sanctuary to not allow anyone to, if there was something that was causing you to feel where you didn't feel as protected as you felt like you needed to protect your inner sanctuary. Got this gorgeous card of the third chakra, Archangel Camiel. And this is all about you feeling your enthusiasm for life again. And that does tie in with that sense of, like with the river, you know, emotions flowing. Maybe you weren't feeling much enthusiasm. I mean, that's quite dark. There's a dawning sunlight at the top, but it feels like the sun is in the past, but now the sun is bursting through with this third eye, you know, chakra coming to life again, and coupled with the sun here, something is allowing you to feel there's something that's made you wake up to your yeah, your natural state of feeling like a child and enthusiasm. I mean, we have got in the astrology as well, the sun in Sagittarius. Um, so that's very fiery energy, heightened, heightened everything, wanting to have, take action on things. So it's important to channel that energy into positive, experiences or activities. And maybe music with you, Taurus. I know you're ruled by Venus, all beautiful things like that. Let's have a look before we finish off with the romance and the major arcana. What tea leaf messages? I'm just looking for one card from each deck because there's hundreds of these little cards. Oh, and we will look at your runestone as well. Oh, that one flicked beautifully. What have we got here? So, lightning. Ooh. Control your anger or you'll be sorry. Wow, that's a huge kind of serious message. Maybe someone else needs to control their anger. I don't know. Taurus, I mean, I guess the bull, we can be very much the bull sometimes, if you're provoked. I think I look at Taurus as being very calm. But I think if someone does rattle your cage enough, you will blow blow a fuse a bit. So obviously be wary of that happening, especially in that fire energy of the sun in Sagittarius. And the other card is bird flying. News is on the way. Wow. So some information is coming through. So yeah, that's interesting about communications, control your anger. So yeah, I mean, lightning, maybe some kind of something might be going to rattle your cage in some way, especially maybe you've been holding on to some emotions for a while with that river movement card, still waters run deep. So if you've been holding back some emotion that you've maybe it would have been healthier or helpful for you to share as the moment arose, and maybe it's going to come bursting out. I mean, if you express it like this energy, beautiful coming from your heart, Page of Cups way, rather than feeling angry, looking at the solution rather than the problem, that might be a helpful way to. Oh, the runestone. Yeah, let's look at this one because I've got a feeling. Yeah, this is a stone of called Isa, so it's like frozen ice apparently. I look at this runestone as being like the Two of Swords, the Five of Pentacles, or the Queen of Swords, and it can represent frozen water. Isa signifies a lack of movement, which is likely frustrating. So it could be something, blocking progress or physical circumstances, a loss of energy, that kind of thing, which kind of feel like obstacles and hindering your progress forward. And I'm wondering if that could be to do with where you could suddenly feel a release of energy that comes out after being frozen and holding something in for too long, a bit like a dam bursting. But maybe try healthy therapeutic remedies, like we saw with this azurite, where you might want to seek therapeutic ways of caring for your own needs and feelings and things like that. Music, you love music, don't you, Taurus? Often Taurus do. So yeah, bird flying, news on the way. That's curious, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, okay. Romance and loving connections. What have we got here for you? I am Barbara James, Insight, by the way, on YouTube. So I hope you're enjoying the reading before we close the reading. It's safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. Maybe in the past you felt like you had to guard and close your heart, or keep the doors to your home closed. Maybe you didn't want to invite people round. Of course, you always have to be careful, but if it's somebody you've known for a long time and you feel safe with somebody, I think this is showing you that obviously this is a general reading, but it is safe for you to love with that energy there. And the final card, a major arcana for Taurus, end of November, early December 2023, please. One more message for Taurus. Opening mental doors and looking at your circumstances from a different perspective. Okay, hopefully bring helpful clarity to your experience. We've got two cards here. We've got the Emperor, number 4, stability, organisation and logic, structure and discipline and leadership. And the Wheel, Archangel Michael is protecting you. It says a time of positive change. A situation suddenly moves forward fortune is on your side. So, I mean, lightning could be, about a bolt of lightning. There could be some clarity coming in through your subconscious. It's like, when you release emotions and you realize maybe you felt stuck for a while and now you've woken up, and that's kind of, if you feel like somebody hasn't been quite fair with you, you could feel a bit frustrated and think, why did I have to go through that for that long? But we're all exactly where we're supposed to be, like the river flowing to the sea, and the water evaporates into the turns to rain, and it nourishes the ground as it flows down to the sea. Ultimately it still goes back to the sea. So just know you're exactly where you're supposed to be, Taurus. Okay. And maybe these life lessons were to help you understand yourself along the journey. You probably have an excellent understanding, a better perspective of your who you are, and how you relate to other people, and you can reflect on the lessons that you might have learned, and even if they're things that are uncomfortable, you're the richer for the experience. Okay, sending you so much love and light. Thank you so much for being here, and look forward to seeing you again soon. Bye for now.